Erokamano. Thank you, the Honorable Otiende Omollo, to the church led by the Bishop, Professor Kodia, the family of Roslin, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Raila Odinga, the governors, the governor for Siaya, the governor for Kisumu, the governor for Homa Bay, the cabinet secretary for energy, colleagues, friends. God is good all the time. Allow me to first of all again convey my sincere condolences to the family of Roslin. And I must admit that I only got to know Roslin for slightly more than a year. When we worked together, when she was a member of the task force that was looking into the reforms in our security services. And during that period, I was able to benefit a lot from her insight, and from time to time would be able to engage, of course, under the leadership of the chair then, the retired Chief Justice David Maraga. And as a country, and having been the chair of the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, she's been able, and she was able to make her mark. And we owe her a lot of gratitude, and we need to sustain some of the things that she championed. As a government, we are currently rolling out some of those drastic and important recommendations that they made for the security sector. And I would want to just give the assurance to the Bishop that we are very clear and we are very firm in ensuring that we maintain law and order. And as a government, we will do our fair share. And in the same breath, we call on everybody, all patriotic Kenyans, the leadership, the church, to help us in dealing with that. And as we do that, now, as we do that, the Bishop, you've rightly talked about the amount of negativity that we have in this country, that even at home, your family struggles to watch television. And I think we owe it to all of us to call everybody to be accountable and responsible. And that negativity has actually permeated the society, and we need to do something around it. The other day I was talking to some of our friends in the media, and I challenged them, I asked them, on the 2nd of January, we had His Excellency the President in Siaya County, accompanied by his brother, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. And he was also with the president of a friendly and neighboring country, Uganda. Interestingly, that could not even make headline news. Instead, all we were seeing are things that put to question not just what we may see as wrongs in government, but in the entire sector spectrum of our society, and we have a responsibility to deal with that. My second point is that we are celebrating Roslin on account of education. The husband, an accomplished professional, the children, and the people of this constituency. We have just had the results of the last exams released. I would want to call on all of us, as we appreciate the educationists, the teachers, for their dedication and for giving us good results, that we encourage those who have done exams to pursue higher education. Those who have capacity to go to universities, let's support and ensure that they go to universities. Those who need to go to TVET and other technical institutions of learning, we must be at the forefront to encourage them to do that. And while at it, we must also acknowledge that This administration has invested a lot of resources in the education sector. And in no time, we are starting to see the dividends of that investment. We have now increased the number of teachers in our schools. In a record 2 years, we have now hired 76,000 teachers. And there are a number of other government programs that we must work closely with the leadership. There is a rollout of the last mile electricity, which I'm sure the Cabinet Secretary for Energy will speak to, and many other groundbreaking programs that will take this country forward. Lastly, because I'm responsible as a PS for internal security, it is important that as we are held to account, we continue to walk that trajectory so that we have a secure, safe country. That requires responsibility on our part as those who are responsible, together with the officers who work in the sector. But again, we also are calling on the leadership and the people to work closely with our law enforcement officers so that we have a country that we can all be proud of, a country that everybody is the envy of all or most of the countries across this region. Lastly, Nejo Thurwa. Any one gi okang maber mwanyalo kelo godo lokruok e Thurwa kaendi. And agone Right Honorable erokamano ni omiyo wabedo gi lwasi maber. Ok Thurwa ka kende ate Kenya mangima. And sama odhi bedo the chair of the African Union Commission, nyaka waduto te waunge lwedo, waunge sirikal lwedo, waunge president lwedo mondo okel pogruok kata lokruok mwadwaro e continent. And jotendwa bende ma oyier Thurwa ka, nyaka wamigi kinde mondo gitim tich sa ogik ma wadoke yiero piny bro decide ka gidwaro. But esama wantie sani ni nyaka wawene jotelo thuolo mondo kel lokruok kaluwore gi gik mane gichiko jopiny. Erokamano, Nyasaye ogwedhu.
Erokamano ahinya Raymond. Ng'euru ni tij Raymond maduong' sani, maduong' mogik en teyo. Uwinjo kuwinja bang' dwe mar ariyo. Uwinja koso kuwinja bang' dwe mar ariyo. Uwinja koso kuwinja. Wan gi wabunge mang'eny, ok ging'eny ahinya moa kuonde moko, tadwa ni gibi giwach nyinggi. May I invite the members of the National Assembly who are here to please just come and say your name. In the interest of time, the Bishop says you may not speak, but you must say your name. The Honorable Ruben Kiborek, please come. Honorable Rosa Buyu, Honorable Adumo Wur, Honorable Dr. Ivo Bara, Honorable Mwalimu Rero, please just come so that these people may know you are here.
Kakalo kuom kanisa wa mar Anglican, kachaka kalo kuom jatendwa Right Honorable Raila Odinga, togi familia mar nyako malich ahinya monindo mwabiro ko kawuono. Amoso uno kuweuru. An iluonga ni Rosa Akinyi Buyu. Odiochieng' ma kawuono ok abiro kaka mjumbe. Akwayo gi mos ni umiya thuolo mondo awuo dakika achiel. Achunge lobu Mzee Patrick Onyango Chang, omiyo kane wadongo Kisumo, wadongo kwang'e jokodede, kendo wadongo gi joka Ugo.